Put that down and listen up.
All ears.
My home is not a war zone. The hostilities must cease.
Hey, he started it. I don't believe it. He's got me talking like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, well, you really hurt him.
Telling he needed to feel some pain, even just to jolt him back into reality. And fortunately, the reporter he blabbed to did some fact-checking and realised there was no story.
So no harm done. You can apologise for saying things you didn't mean and we can all get back to normal.
No, I did mean what I said. I am ashamed of his behaviour.
You're ashamed about his modelling gig. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
Darling, he is smarter than that. I mean, prancing around in his undies, etc., etc.
Did you always know what you wanted to do?
From age 7.
Well, then you're lucky. Most people don't. In fact, I don't. Does that mean you're going to be ashamed of me when I stuff up?
Never. You're not vengeful. Look, I know your brother is floundering a bit, but that is no reason to bag me.
No, it's not a good reason, but sometimes guys aren't that smart.
All right, point taken.
Good. So put an end to this war before someone gets shot. Okay?
Okay.
You must know that I take the death of a patient very seriously, and I will analyze every action until I come up with some kind of answer.
I have no problem with that. I have a big problem when you bring personal business into work relationships.
Scotty insulted me, insulted who I am, which, by the way, means that he insulted you.
He was trying to defend the staff involved, which, by the way, is me.
By being racist?
I'll tell you who's racist. My family.
What have they got to do
I
with
have
this?
to hide Scotty from them because he's a Maori. How do you think he feels about that? How do you think I feel about that? Now, don't talk to me about who's being racist.
Got you one?
Oh, it's a bit hot for coffee. Oh, don't bother reading that, Scotty. It won't be anything new.
You can't expect a journalist to figure it out if the cops haven't. They've got a better picture of Brenda now, though.
Oh, Claire, look at her. Gorgeous thing. Oh.
What?
Today was her birthday. She would have been 19. No, 20. And I would have forgotten to organise the cake and be running around buying outfits for her that don't fit, and Yvonne would be leading the singing out of the desk.
Oh, put this away. Wonder you've been grumpy. You're still grieving.
Yeah, it's taking too long, isn't it?
Well, it'll take as long as it takes. You love that kid. And you miss her.
Yeah, I do, but
It's okay,
I just...
Amy. Shh, let me explain to me.
Please don't tell me you're still sulking
Hey?
about Dinesh.
No, I just saw...
But don't try and deny it. Just tell me why you attacked him like that.
Because he attacked my staff. What do you want me to do? Stand by and watch?
Yes. The patient was under care of my staff. I can handle this by myself.
I don't want you to. He's too sneaky and I don't trust him.
Excuse me? Dinesh is nothing but a good, caring doctor who's upset about losing a patient. Yes, he had a vent at some of the staff around him, but so what? He doesn't deserve racist comments, which don't make any sense, by the way.
It was the only thing I could think of at the time.
Scotty.
I'm sick of being polite, because he doesn't deserve it. He's a know-it-all, he's up himself, and thinks he's better than us.
Better than you? He's just trying to find his feet. It's a new job, new culture, pressure.
Nice. Now you're taking his side.
It's not about taking sides. I just want you two to stop fighting. Promise me that.
I can't.
What?
Until he calls off the engagement, tells the whole family, I can't promise anything.
Scotty...
I want him out of our lives, Shanti, and I'm over being nice about it.
I was an addict waiting to happen. My father was a wealthy high achiever. Big brother follows in daddy's footsteps, and younger son, that's me, disinherited, out in the dog box with mum. I speak metaphorically, of course. There was no actual dog box. There was a mansion, but it was very cold, emotionally. My father was chronically unfaithful, and my mother got tanked to avoid the pain. Because there was no family money for me, I had to get my own career, which I did. But success was its own kind of prison. Publishers on my back, tours.
Oh, tough.
Hey, let Guy finish.
Wish he would.
So when the pressure was on, I copied my mother and reached for something to take the pain away.
All Mummy's fault, is it?
We are not here to judge, okay?
But what I think really pushed me over the edge was losing my girlfriend. She died young, soon after our daughter was born. Yeah, inside, I think I died as well.
You're pretty good at finding the get-out clause, aren't you?
Sorry?
Well, your mother, your brother, your father, your wife, anyone else?
I'm just saying what happened.
Yeah, what they did to you, never what you did.
I didn't think we were here to judge.
Yeah, well, apparently you're here to blame. Everyone but yourself.
Good. All here. I have the coroner's report, which states that the cause of death was a massive stroke unrelated to the surgery.
Thank goodness.
What caused the stroke?
An embolus from a stenosed carotid artery. No one knew it was there till the autopsy.
So, post-operative care wasn't effective?
Absolutely not. This couldn't have been foreseen.
The carotid stenosis wasn't detected in this case, but with a different approach it might have been.
There are always mites in medicine. Let it go.
I'm only saying that if the approach wasn't so localized and invasive...
Enough! Case closed.
He can't help himself. What's that? You just have to blame someone.
Not so.
Then take the coroner's word.
Doesn't anyone want to learn from this?
Unbelievable dog with a bone.
Are you calling me a dog now?
You bring it on yourself.
Can it, you two?
He keeps going on and on and on and on.
Okay, it's obvious that there are some issues between you two.
The only issue here is his arrogance, and it needs to be sorted out now.
You move in on my fiancée and you dare to call me arrogant?
I said, can it? Remember where you are, please, and who you are. Medical professionals. Start acting like it. And get out of my office.
So, basically, my mother said my father is a saint. That's her way of making me feel better.
Take it that didn't work.
How can I compete with a doctor? Being a hero's in their job description.
It makes you think you gotta compete with him.
Well, I don't think that. I don't think I do.
Look, mate, don't waste your time. Believe me, I've been there, done that with my dad. It was ugly and nobody won.
Did he try and sink your modelling career too?
Watch it.
I know, dumb thing to say. I'm a model after all. That's all I'm good for, apparently. Don't speak, darling. Just stand there and look gorgeous and pimply or dumb or hungry or...
It's all according to your dad.
Yeah, and something about glory hunting and not contributing to society.
Hunter, it's your life. Your money rolling in, so what's it matter what he thinks?
As if he's right. Did I just say that?
Yeah, I'm afraid he did.
I heard the good news. The autopsy report.
Oh, yes. In the clear.
You don't seem very cheered by it.
No.
Excuse me, Kellen.
Sure.
Just letting you know that I'm going to the movies tonight with Tanya. Is that okay?
That's fine. You two go ahead and have a good time.
Thank you.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Tanya seems to have had a haircut and is looking rather manly these days.
Don't ask.
And if I did?
Shanti and I
are walking down the aisle very soon. It's all sorted, isn't it?
It's all off. The family don't know yet. We're just keeping it to ourselves.
I'm sorry. That's rough. Old Scotty, eh? I wonder what she sees in him. He's a nice enough guy, but at the end of the day, he's still just a male nurse. Whereas you are a doctor, a surgeon even.
I don't think she cares about all that.
So there's no chance that...
No chance.
What you need is a distraction.
I don't do hobbies.
Who does? I'm talking about women. You're single now, good-looking doctor. The world is yours. And if you could just focus on the hospital, I'd appreciate that. My secretary, she too is single and needs a distraction.
Libby?
Yes, please ask her out. Get her mind off the job. I will pay you to take her out.
She is pretty hot.
You see? Give it another week, it'll be Shanti who.
So Katrina's your flatmate?
Yes.
And you found her where?
Sitting in the kitchen with a gun. She said she couldn't decide, mouth or temple.
And then what?
I grabbed the gun and I locked it in my room and then I brought her here.
Okay, well, I'll give you an update after I've had a quick chat with her, so just go and wait out there. Hi, Katrina. I'm Sarah. I'm a doctor here. Have you taken anything? Any pills or poisons? Have you hurt yourself at all? You can say it.
What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
Help me.
We've got a really good team here, Katrina. Who can help you? Dr. Potts is going to consult with them now. Dr. Potts.
Cheers.
5 minutes?
It's not rugged.
He's just doing his job.
You're no grump with me, aren't you? Because I hung up on you.
No. You were right, I need to be here. So is there something you wanted?
Yeah, I've been looking for a new place.
It's good.
So we can all be together when you get out. I'll get a 3-bedroom
Tony, listen.
house.
You should get yourself a small place. Just you and Harry.
Well, don't worry about the money. I'm working now.
This isn't about the money, it's about me. I just need to focus.
You don't want to live with me.
You'll be better off, you know it.
No, I don't.
Look, right now, I just have to get through rehab day by day. And when I get out of here, Tuesday, it's my main priority.
I don't see how us...
I gotta go.
I don't want to be on my own.
I know. I'm sorry.
Come on, make the first move. It's a good look.
What are you drinking?
I'll get this one. Same again, please.
Yeah, sure.
About this morning, I had a visit from Sophie. She chewed my ear off.
Mum did the same with me.
I smell a campaign. Sophie said I was too hard on your son.
I reckon that's fair.
I reckon I had good cause. Having said that, I was over the top and I could have been more diplomatic.
What's a diplomatic way to tell your kid that you're ashamed of them?
I have apologised, Hunter.
I don't think I actually heard you say the word. Sorry, Hunter, I didn't mean it.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't go, or we will never get those women off our backs.
Here it is. You don't think I've got what it takes to be a model?
I don't know. What I do know is that your exam marks were fantastic. And you were throwing it all away, pouting down a camera.
I don't know what else to do, Dad.
You will work it out, son. Just wait.
Alice been telling tales, has she?
She's concerned about you.
Don't patronise me.
I'm concerned about you. I don't know what to say or do.
You don't have to do anything.
But it's affecting your work now, and that's not like you. I mean, is it clear? Really? Are you worried about having a baby? Have you changed your mind? What?
I don't know. Don't. You make me feel like a basket case.
Well, hon, you need to talk about this.
I don't want to talk.
Okay, fine. Not to me. Maybe you could see someone.
What, like a therapist? A shrink.
There's no shame in it.
Yeah, that's what people say when they're trying to send other people to the loony bin. Just a little rest, dear. And then out come the happy pills and the ECT kit.
Calm down, I'm just trying to
You're
help.
trying to imply that I have a mental health issue. That I'm going crazy. Well, thanks for that. I don't think I'll be forgetting that anytime soon. And hey, as long as you know me before you judge me.
Sarah.
Look, there is nothing wrong with me, okay? Just leave me alone.
Tonight in One, author of over 40 million books worldwide, Maeve Binchy is in the limelight as she, together with friends and family, tell the story of her life. That's at 10:45 tonight here on One.